When footsteps fall in eldritch hollows, and spectres flee into the shadows, that is the time when horror's heroes abound, culling the ghouls that go bump in the night.
We all go a little mad sometimes. Haven't you? People always go on madhouse someplace. I hate to even think about it.
He's alive! He's alive!
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Pizza Live. Pizza Live. My name is Shanthan Jetty. You're watching Shanthan Jetty Art, coming to you live. Live, I tell you, from the heart of Lovecraft Country, in the birthplace of American religious liberty. And I am thrilled to be with you guys here tonight. And let me also say, it has been a little bit crazy up in this place because I had to move a lot of stuff over and trying to set things up, and it has just been one of those exciting, wonderful, crazy weeks. We got a great movie. I know we took 2 weeks off there, and things were just nuts. And also, I kind of needed to take a pause, go through these movies, and get something really special ready for you guys today. I've also been going through these flicks, and let me say hello to everybody. I see a man called Plush in here. It's good to see you, a man called Plush. But I've been, let me turn this off. Guys, I have my window open because I like a little bit of fresh air to come in here, and the sirens have been going nuts. So if you hear the sirens, don't worry, they're just coming to get me. It's not going to be too bad. And make sure, if you haven't hit the like yet, that you do. Let's make sure we get that taken care of. And oh my gosh, oh my stars and garters, Mark's Music Obsession member for 14 months and a champion. Dare I say, a champion of Pizza Live. And Mark, listen, before I read this, I know where this is going, okay? Believe me, I know where this is going, my brother. I was thinking about this just the other day, man. Hold on, dang it. See, I told you, it's a mess now. It's a mess. Where is it? There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to turn on that section so I can actually see it. Mark's Music Obsession is celebrating 14 months, and he says, hurrah, not a midnight live Pizza Live. I know, man. So that also speaks to how crazy things have been with this schedule. So I have been drawing like crazy, Mark, and I saw what you were saying about Nosfero. Let me give you guys an update in terms of this whole stuff. So Indiegogo has this new, more opaque policy where they say that you will be paid within 15 days of a campaign closing, and then you can start making moves. And they have yet to transfer that money over. So I sent them a message and said, guys, I can't even get rolling until you get that cash to me. So they've still got the money. They're still sitting on it, happy as can be. And good for them, but I told them I need to start making moves. So I sent them a message, which is driving me nuts. But at least Tammy D, at long last, has gotten her Nosfero and stuff. Yep, Indiegogo. You guys know how it goes. But either way, don't worry. We will overcome. We will get these things taken care of. But since we're celebrating, and the movie hasn't started yet, 14, my goodness, 14. Mark is OG now, officially. Let's play some cheerleaders, some haunted cheerleaders and some regular cheerleaders for good old Mark, some Music Obsession, my man, down in Florida. God bless you.
Charge!
Okay, that's a little terrifying, but necessary, because this is a horror movie watch party, and that is what we do here. So let me see who I've got here in the chat. Thank you for the Hail David D to the Lizard King. It is appreciated, my friend. It is appreciated. I've been developing that lore. It is getting out of control. So, I'm going to have to stop myself. We've got Lord Henson Comics Gator. Looking forward to the content on your new channel. Oh, man, I cannot wait. Just finished Frankenstein on audiobook. Excellent, man. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. I may not have even been your first time listening to it, but I've had it in heavy rotation because I just, the more I listen to the book, the more stuff I can pick up. And then I've got my hard copy for a reference. So I've been doing a lot of deep diving and research into it. It is an astounding book. And the only thing is, that to me is even more astounding is Mary Shelley, the author, and what she, what she was able to put together. Because it just goes to show you, you take those blank pages and you put words to page or horrendous handwriting, to be honest, in Mary Shelley's case, to page. You get something sometimes it's just absolutely incredible. And, yep, the sun is shining, A Man Called Plush. Amen. So Mark is here. Hello, Mark. Tammy is here. I'll make sure I get all my channel members here. Mr. Monkey Boy 1969 is here. It is good to see you, my friend. Emo Trash is in here as well. How come this keeps doing that weird? Michelle Bowers is here. Hail to you. I hope you're doing well. Pedals is here. Hey, everyone. Hey, Pedals. How are you doing? Put the pedals to the metals. That's what we say around here, Pedals. So I hope you're doing well. Let me see here. Did I get everybody there? Oh, of course. Amoral Fat, 40 ounce. It is good to see you, my friend. I hope you are doing well, Cobra, as some know him. The Cobra. Awesome One is here. It is good to see you, John. It is good to see you as well. Got David D. Just making sure I got everybody. Thank you for retweeting it. A Man Called Plush. Much appreciated. Let's see here. All right, guys. So let's talk about this movie. So this is, look, I know it's pedals, not pedal, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm a simple man. My puns are old, much like myself. But so, as you guys know, and the link is in the description, I am for once prepared. I am wearing my Pizza Live t-shirt, and that is what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Listen, it gets worse and worse. When I met my father-in-law for the first time, I was washing my clothes, and he went in. He looked in the washing machine, and he goes, "What the heck is this?" Now, that's an alarming thing for a young man to hear when he's meeting his future father-in-law. He reached in there, and he took out a dollar bill, and he goes, "I don't know if I want my daughter dating a money launderer." Oh, God rest him. I miss him every day, and he was the king of the dad puns, so God bless you, Lewis. And so here's what we're talking about today, guys. Here's what we're talking about today. We have got, is it Michelle Bowers? Isn't that great? We have got on our hands, and it is on our hands. We have got on our hands another movie with some great folks in it. Some great folks in it. We have one of the actors whose name escapes me. You'll know him as the second you see him. He's a famous character actor who was in, oh my gosh, the House on Haunted Hill. We have got Boris Karloff in this film, the great Boris Karloff. And it's just a really fun movie. A very fun movie about, obviously about voodoo, but it's crazy. Like so many of these 50s movies, which I know are in, Graham Nolan's, Strike Zone. That's the stuff he likes to reference and he loves. And that's the thing about it that's so exciting. So I got the movie. I've got the hot pizza, knock on wood, ready to go. And so, oh my gosh, you better catch your nose because it's running 100%. Yep. Pork loin. Oh, guys, don't talk too much about food. All this on the farm just off Orwell Lane, Karloff. Elisha Cook, Gene, oh my gosh, I just jumped. Gene, Engstrom, I cannot read. Anyway, yeah, great cat, 100%. Or is it, let me just look it up real quick because, off Orwell Lane. Oh, and Good Evening, yeah. This flick is, how do I put this? My heroes are film restorers. I love film restorers. They do incredible work. And when I see movies like this that are, well, and it's good to see you all this, it's, when I see them doing work like this, you know, with films that are in the public domain, it's incredible. And I just wanted to say before I go any further, I heard another bit of exciting news in terms of film restoration. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds fantastic. I just heard a great bit of news on film restoration, and hopefully, the only thing that can make me happier is if I hear they make it right with the cast of the film. But they just did something they haven't done with any other release of a movie that is very near and dear to me, which is the Blair Witch Project. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I actually watched it with the missus last night. I remember seeing it in the theater back when it came out. I just thought it was a really exciting tale of independent filmmakers making something cool. And but what's interesting is they shot it on 16 millimeter and then on high 8. And when they showed it, when they took it out to screen it and show it to people, they transferred the whole thing onto 35, which of course affected the picture resolution because it wasn't a direct source. And so for the first time, and they've even got a trailer for it, some company went and working with the directors got the original high 8 footage and the original 16 to scan in. So even though you're not going to get 4K imagery because that's not what they captured, what you are going to get, and what is so exciting is you're going to get what they shot to the best of the ability of those restoring it and putting it out there. So I'm incredibly excited about that. Just incredibly excited. So we're going to see what we're going to see. Holy cow. My dad used to say he would spell daughter with 2 T's because my and my sister's names begin with T. I love it, Tammy. So yeah, so lots of exciting stuff happening. And this movie is a beauty. Now, I've got our television set all fired up with some hot pizza. So let's start this adventure. Let's start this party. And let's see what's doing. And welcome all of you guys to Pizza Live. I hope you're ready to watch a really, really fun flick. And let's see where it goes, because I have only scrubbed through this flick and getting it ready. So it's another one that I have not seen. I just know that it's got a stellar cast. And so let's see what we can do, guys. So let's do this. Pizza Live. Pizza Live. Here we are. Now, the music is going to be a little muted to protect us from music copyright claims, and I'm sure you know we've run into that before. It's going to be echoey because I put it on a special filter. That's what takes so long. Oh, the Boris Karloff! That is so cool. Voodoo Island. Yes. Gotta love it. Bruce Campbell's chin is here. I was just getting the credits at the end of the show ready, and I saw your name up there again, man. You're making steady progress on that list. There you go. It's a pizza day. Music by Les Baxter, and that's who would be hitting me with a copyright strike if the music was totally crisp. So I had this odd experience. For those of you guys who know, James, how are you doing, my friend? It's great to see you. Hail. I had this experience where we were watching a movie that's in the public domain, and it got hit for music 2 or 3 times, and I just thought, oh, this is so frustrating. So here you go. Oh, there's going to be some exciting stuff. So here we go. We have a picturesque location. A picturesque location to begin this film. Yep, YouTube gonna YouTube. Yeah, absolutely, you have. Whoa.
If you don't mind, Mr. Carlton, I'll form my own conclusion.
There it is.
No response to any light source. Media clear, nerve head normal. No signs of intracranial pressures.
Convinced, Mr. Knight?
Yeah. 100% awesome one.
Mr. Knight, I may only be a general practitioner. I don't claim to be an authority.
Yeah.
But
I
we've
don't
had
know,
other
John.
Opinions from specialists. Mr. Carlton had flown to the islands from the States. They all agreed. There's nothing organically wrong with him.
Ah, And Mitchell's condition could be self-induced. Isn't that right, Dr. Wilding? From the clinical point of view, he could speak, he could hear, he could see.
All I know
Agreed,
is that
Mark.
organically, there's nothing wrong with him. That he's physically normal. And yet there is
16,
something
20
wrong with him.
somewhere. I like
He's
it.
probably in a plenary trance.
I
under
got
the
that.
block, the origin of which is beyond my knowledge.
Nobody had ever set foot on this island. I didn't even know what I owned, or if
Wow.
a hotel could be built. I sent a 4-man survey team of engineers and architects there to bring back a report. Only Mitchell returned, alone. He was found on a boat, beached on some other island, 50 miles away. A trading post run by some character named...
Boris was a tall man.
Martin Schuyler. Mitchell was in exactly the same condition he's in now. Alive, but not alive. Do you think I'd sink millions of dollars into a venture that would scare the paying public witless?
Why not? The public loves to be scared. Excites the imagination. Makes
Love
them
it.
believe in the existence of things unreal.
He doesn't believe in Santa Claus either. I read that in your last book.
You
Timmy
call
Mello
Mitchell's
says,
condition unreal?
if there's one thing that's
Hundreds
certain
of people
apart from
sport
life,
the
death,
reality
and
of
taxes,
that monster
there will at
who's
least
got
be
his
one
island
Boris
years
Karloff
ago.
movie a month on
It was
Pizza
anything
live stream.
from 20 to 300
Amen.
feet in height. And had a head
But
on
here
it.
is a human being, flesh and blood and bone.
And then there was the case of the sea
Yep.
monster off the
Amen.
coast of Nantucket. The local merchants did a thriving tourist trade till I debunked that fraud. It turned out to be a huge rubber monster about to launch a department store Thanksgiving Day parade for the kiddies.
Yeah, and it broke every little kid's heart, like letting air out of a balloon. I saw that one on your television program.
Barney,
Oh,
My
this
dear
is good.
Carlton, you've spread your name all over the world by means of your hotels. Now, what more perfect way to lure the vacationing tourist to your new hotel than to cover the island with a spell of voodoo? Make it mysterious, exotic, forbidding. Thank you, Mr. Finch. I will take another.
I'm a God-fearing man. Something happened
Boris,
here.
you legend.
I don't want to think what.
Are you trying to tell me that he's under the spell of some wanga, a hex?
All right, go there. Find out. I'd welcome it.
When I take hold of something, I don't let go.
Damn.
Before I'm finished, I might sink your little island.
I'll take that gamble.
No strings attached?
No strings attached. Barney, call the Hua Airport. Get Vickers.
We've had a lot of
I'm sending
conversations
along one
about
other
this,
person. Winter, my chief designer. I
but
want ideas
there's
straight from
something
him.
great
Color,
about the way people spoke.
decor, everything tropical.
Going on.
I'll make the Paradise Carlton the greatest showplace in the world.
Oh, hoax. Hold it, Vickers. He wants to know how many, Mr. Carlton.
Mr. Knight, Winter,
Two.
you.
Me.
Hey, what's up, Aviator Surge? How are you doing? Hail.
My research assistant who made the trip with me here.
4.
Four.
Oh, I've tried it. I love Coke with cane sugar. It's good.
I want Mitchell.
Hold on.
Look at this, guys.
Why not?
You know, there's
Your own
this
doctor says there's nothing wrong
great
with him physically.
merging
All this is in his mind, all
in the horror, you know,
I'm gonna
aesthetic in the
find out,
horror
but if it's
world
not,
of
I'll find that
Tiki
out
with
too.
horror. And this
my way of
movie's got a
doing
little
it
bit
is
of
to
that.
take Mitchell back with me.
But this is
In
impossible.
the 50s, it was like the obsession with
Mr. Carlton said
the
he's
Universal monsters and the monster kids meeting with the
Well,
Tiki
Mr.
craze.
Carlton,
Incredible stuff.
I said no strings. Come on, Wiley.
Would you
We'll
love
make
to
all
see?
arrangements right now.
Would love to see you have Mr. Frost for Pizza Live. It's on YouTube on a guy's channel. Good creepy movie, a cult classic. I'll check it out.
6. That's right. 6.
I miss Suits
He's
too.
coming with us. It's funny. The line. He went dead.
Yeah, man, that's how we have to do it. Look at this. Wild. Yeah, nothing beats a good pun. Amen, Bruce Campbell's chin. Suits and hats, people. What the heck? What? Oh, I love Jeff Goldblum and everything. What the heck? Oh, great catch, Tammy D. You're right. The little model city. Wow, that's so Beetlejuice. You're right. Oh my God.
Attention, please.
I can't do that sound on my violin. I can do the Psycho music. I can do that. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum is the man. No getting around. He is. Always in character. He's always playing Jeff Goldblum.
The plane's on the flight line. I've checked the tower. We're cleared to
Look at
take
those
off in about
hats.
30 minutes. Good. Nelson's over at operations getting...
Yeah, that guy, you know, what do we say in the South? I don't think he's quite right.
Where are the others?
Welcome, Wishmaster. It's good to see you. This sounds like a mosquito. You know it.
What is he thinking? What does he say?
Yep, I play violin. I started learning how to play it a couple of years ago.
Whatever it is, I don't envy.
The Tiki creates a conversation with the mystery of the supernatural deities of the great oceans, many of which were considered kaiju and titans who ruled in the age before the great deluge. Men of renown. Yeah, this is... Sean. Yeah, I hear you, man.
A martini.
Those are good hats, too.
Lovely. Just the thing before we take off. Thanks. I really have to finish this for Mr. Knight.
Come on, chilled and lovely. I'll buy you a martini, all on the expense account.
Will passenger Walter Smith please check...
Guys, now I need Thanksgiving. One of my favorite holidays.
Doesn't drink.
I love Thanksgiving. Everything about it.
You wouldn't teach her any bad habits, would you?
Dear Mother Barney, get back in your...
Oh, thank God people restore these films and take care of them. Hey, make comic books great again. It's great to see you, my friend. Hail, Sean. Voodoo Island is a classic. I know I'm being introduced to it.
I'll type up in the plane.
Tell me, Adams, do you believe
It should be a Gabor if it's not. Tammy D.
If I said yes, you'd put me in your television show and have me masked so the people couldn't identify me.
That is a fine hat.
Then you try to debunk everything I'd say and prove that voodooism has no religious significance.
My goodness. And guys, if you're just getting here right now, I'm sure you can tell from the screen, the pizza is hot. We're boarded up in the night of the living dead zombie bunker. So you're safe here. Grab yourself a slice of pizza. It's incredible. Just reach for the screen.
But I am pretty dull, aren't I?
Oh, you mustn't say that, my dear girl. No,
I'm not sure, but I mean, I tell you what, she's got a face. She's hanging with Boris Karloff, so.
Mr. Knight and party, please report to gate 4.
God, look at these sets and everything. They're beautiful. Everybody saying their hello. Michelle Bowers, good to see you. Make comic books great again. This is one YouTube version. You might find a better... Oh, of that movie. Yes, I will check it out, Mark. Okay, this guy looks a little twitchy. He seems like a flight risk. I'm just throwing that out there. I see some voodoo. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Yeah, that was the hope. That was the hope, that it would look great on a television. Because, you know, we can do things with YouTube. We can do things with these shows. All we got to do is gain the technological understanding. Someone was asking me how I did this, and I walked them through it. It just takes a lot of time to build this up and build these shows and layer it up so that we can get this effect. But I think it's worth it because you guys make it fun, and we're here to have a great time on a Thursday.
Any mail? Yep.
Wow.
N5621 Victor calling Weather Station 4. N5621 Victor calling Weather Station 4. Over.
N5621 Victor. Howard Carlton's private plane. I wonder how they got that much solid gold off the ground anyway. Weather Station 4 calling...
Don't open Dead Inside. Agreed.
Victor. I read you. Over.
Yep. Lord knows it.
Victor calling Weather Station 4. Come in, Weather Station 4. Over.
Weather Station 4 calling 21 Victor. Weather Station 4 calling 21 Victor. I hear you loud and clear. Over.
N5621 Victor calling weather station 4. Come in.
Oh, no.
Come in.
I'm in 2-1 Victor.
This is not good.
Right on course.
Come in, weather station 4. Come in. What's cutting loose up here? Barometric pressures dropped like a bomb. Our navigational instruments are out.
This isn't good, guys.
We're flying the stars. Do you read me? Do you read me?
They're in trouble now.
This guy must be flying on a cloud. There isn't a weather disturbance within 500 miles of here.
There you go. In the early 2000s, I used to be a cameraman on a public access show with my friends. Wish we had YouTube back then. I think that all the time.
I hope this guy's read his Bible. You better get out the lanterns.
Wow. I know, I can't even imagine.
Calling 2-1 Victor.
Everything, just the deco aesthetic and everything in the 50s just had a really beautiful look to it. Here you go. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Those planes are so great.
What's the matter? You guys antisocial down here?
What are you talking about?
Look at this.
Hey, how'd it clear up so fast? What happened?
You got to touch a high altitude.
Oh, wow. So they made it, but
Victor calling Wake Island.
look at that.
N5621 Victor calling Wake Island. Over.
One of the cool things my daughter asked for, she was just so excited about the idea of it, was a typewriter. And so we got her a typewriter when she was younger. She just loved that thing. Typewriters are very cool. Okay, seriously, guys.
So how do you figure? It was like the atmosphere was shot full of flak up where we were.
And speaking of, our expert right here, our man in the sky, Aviator Surge, on a cloudy day, radio comms travel even further as the waves bounce off the atmosphere. So Aviator Surge with a little bit of checking the facts on that. And I'm not trying to be rude, but what is that shirt that gentleman in the center is wearing? I don't know whether we should be amazed and impressed by him or terrified for him. Okay, really, that dude makes me nervous. He just doesn't seem well. We got 75 people watching between X and YouTube. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying Pizza Live. If you are, make sure you hit that like button. We're watching movies in the public domain all the time. We're having pizza and we're hanging out. See, John says that shirt is fabulous. John's all in on that shirt. Mark's Music Obsession says, love the deco look. The district in Miami Beach is amazing. Yes. Yeah, I love that look. Okay, seriously, this guy's not right in the head. Yeah, dude is pretty sketch in that shirt. I hear you, Pedals.
I looked up. He was out of his chair. He was wild, like he was trying to say something.
Doctor.
Whoa. Oh dear. He's dead, Jim. I don't know where we are.
You never should have made this trip. I never should have permitted it.
I tried to tell him to call.
Dang.
Forget about it. It's here now.
Well, he lasted a while. Agreed. I don't know if he's going to last much longer. That dude heard the word pizza and he got up. He just wants a slice. Amen, guys. The pizza's hot. Grab yourself a piece. That's what we do here.
N5621 Victor calling Wake Island. N5621 Victor calling Wake Island.
His blood pressure's dropping.
Uh-oh.
120.
N5621 Victor calling Wake Island.
115 over 65.
What does it mean? What's happening to him?
Heart action, pulse beat. They're both slowing down.
What?
I don't understand.
N5621 Victor calling Wake Island.
Boris has got a great face.
100. Sick. Open up a shirt. Lying down.
N5621 Victor calling Wake Island. N5621 Victor.
Dang.
N5621 Victor calling Wake Island. Over.
The adrenaline. Haven't got any more. Here, help me raise him up.
Oh, jeez. Man.
Over 59.
N5621 Victor calling
Lord.
Wake Island. N5621 Victor calling
Yeah, they got a doctor in the house, but they're missing.
A lot of draft. 75. Or 48. You can't last much longer.
calling Wake. Over.
Whew.
Victor. Come on, you guys. Let's not make this a career, will you? N5621 Victor. N5621 Victor. This is Wake. How long does this go on? I've heard your chatter
Wait.
for 2 hours.
It's picking up. This pulse is
Oh, man.
Unless receive acknowledgement on sign-off. Over.
N5621 to Wake.
So he's using
Testing. Over and out.
some kind of mind powers and shutting things down? What the heck?
120.
What is up, A Silent Spirit? It is good to see you. Welcome to Pizza Live. Grab yourself a piece of pizza. We're watching public domain horror movies every Thursday that I can manage to put it together, which is most. And tonight we've got Boris Karloff and Voodoo Island. A great flick and episode number 23, guys. So that means there's 23 episodes for you to go back and catch up on if you haven't seen them yet. And I have a feeling that we have yet another legend of this chat in our midst. Spaceman in the house. It is good to see you, Spaceman. How are you doing, my friend? Great to see you here. Look at that airplane, man. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. One of the fun... Oh, no. What on earth? What the heck? A Silent Spirit is saying, don't have pizza, but do have some leftover spring rolls. Well, A Silent Spirit, all you gotta do is just reach into the television and then grab yourself a piece of pizza. That's how it works. It's a magical show. John says, oh, stop. I'm just a man. That's right. Stare down contest winner, says Aviator Surge. You know it's true. Hey, sorry I'm late. Oh, listen, you're always right on time. It's a pleasure to have you here. Yo, Spaceman, says Mark's Music Obsession. That's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at. Channel members, hit those Pizza Live logos in that stream, guys. You have custom emojis when you're a channel member, so go crazy with those. Have fun. Yep, more modern horror movies need black and white. I was thinking the same thing. Every time I see someone do something like that, throw a cigarette, I'm waiting for something to go off, like in the airplane movies. Hey, Spaceman, Comrade Sammy, Mr. Monkey Boy 1969. Everybody saying hello. Timmy Mello is giving everybody a hello.
My name is Philip Knight.
Oh my gosh.
You're late. We expected you yesterday.
In the 2017 Shelby GT350, the engine is called Voodoo. Woo! I love the Shelby. It's a beautiful car.
This is Miss Winter.
Comrade Sammy saying hello.
Yes, it is.
Oh, snap. Guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hey, Shant and chat. Formula One practice just finished in time for Shant's pre-Jack show. Indeed, guys. And it's a pleasure to see you here, my friend. And shout out to the Jack show, man. Hail to all those guys. I think it's the longest running show in Comicsgate,
3-4
man.
miles.
Love those guys.
Load on Jeep. We might as well wait in the Jeep. Wouldn't want you to meth.
There's no chance of that.
Oh. Man, you can cut the tension with a knife already, and this thing's just started. Oh, Formula One in Vegas this weekend. Very cool.
Good.
I didn't know that, guys. And Spaceman, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I used to watch Formula One races when I was a kid. I don't know if you guys know that. And actually, my son is a massive, massive Formula One fan. Huge fan. And follows it. But back when I was... Gosh, this would have been before the second grade. I was in Detroit. We lived there for a couple of years, and they used to shut down downtown Detroit for Formula One races. So we were always excited. Whenever Formula One was in town in Detroit, they'd shut down all the roads. It was great. Excellent. Yes, they are back in a few hours for practice. Excellent, man. I've actually got the Formula One YouTube channel. I'm subscribed to that. So one of the many channels I'm subscribed to, and I know they've got a lot of Formula One, new arcade simulator things they're putting up. They've got one in Boston up the way from us. So yeah. Oh, cool. Formula One series on Netflix. I'll have to check that out.
How do you do?
That's my man. What is this guy's name, guys? He's famous. He's in everything.
He's among the dead. Mr. Schuyler, we brought him back.
Mr. Schuyler. What is his name? I think Aldous already said his name.
Take it away now. Now, there's no need for panic or hysteria. The man's perfectly harmless.
Oh, yes. That's indeed right, guys. Billy Tucci, the Tooch, fellow king and rock star. Billy Tucci has a gem for the public domain enjoyers with She, Gate Crashers, right there on Indiegogo. It's got a lot of public domain. Spaceman. I knew you guys would be quick. Yeah, I need that Tucci comic 100%, guys. 100%. Yes, and thank you, Matt B. Studio. It's great to see you. Welcome, welcome. Grab yourself, reach into the screen, grab yourself a slice of pizza. Yeah, Drive to Survive is a great insight into Formula One. Yeah. 100%. When I see that stuff, I always think I don't even know how to describe it because we've got Camelcast who does racing, but when you see those and all those guys, when you see the cockpit view, I just don't think people grasp the physical strength involved in that and the focus involved. It's incredible. Oh, you backed the Disney cover. Very cool, Michelle Bowers. That's awesome.
You don't like
yeah. Billy's a legend, a great dude. Check his stuff out. He does beautiful work.
Your hair, the way you wear it, it's old-fashioned. The shaping of your eyes and just the proper shade of makeup. The right color of lipstick for your lips.
Jeez.
And your clothes. I know how I would design them. I could make you become alive, dear.
Wow.
I'm going for a walk.
Damn, that was a little bit of cold right there, I think. So let me say this too, guys. Just to follow up on the whole Billy Tucci thing. The first Frank Frazetta piece I really took notice of because I was at that time watercoloring, not even doing any acrylics, and I was thinking about watercoloring illustration, was the Frank Frazetta piece that he did of Billy Tucci's She. And I think it might have been one of the last paintings he did before he had his stroke. And it's a breathtaking piece. It was on the cover of She Senryaku, I think it was. Loved that painting. Still do.
That's the way to talk. I haven't been close to a woman for a long time.
Well, let's cut to the chase.
Let's keep it that way, shall we?
Oh!
You stay out of my world and I'll stay out of yours.
That wasn't my idea.
It is mine.
Snap! Man! It's all about how you wear the hat.
Very exclusive.
The new helmet cams are amazing. The Brad Pitt F1 movie is out on Apple TV soon. Oh, is it? Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, I'd love to get some. I gotta get more Formula One stuff for my son. He's, I miss that kid. Love that kid. Charlotte, do you ever go to cons around New England? I'm thinking about it, Michelle Bowers. I'm sort of a homebody. As odd as that might be to sound for me to say. Billy Tucci got everyone to commission for him at some point. You're absolutely right. Yep. Mr. Schuler is played by Elijah Cook. Yes, Schuyler is played by Elisha Cook Jr. Thank you, Aviator Surge. You guys are quick.
Everybody's so generous.
Yeah, Blondie is nothing but warmth. Amen.
They want to rent my boat and supplies to go across to the island.
Planning a picnic?
That's right.
I feel like I gotta wear a hat for this, but I've got to wear it just right, guys.
Whatever goes to that island. Not in his right mind.
Is this how I'm supposed to do it?
I don't say it. It's what the natives say. What they have been saying for the last 50 years.
What the natives say.
They say nobody ever goes there and comes back.
But Mitchell went and he came back. But how did he come back?
I feel like I could hang out with Boris Karloff now.
What happened to them? That's what we want to find out.
The natives here don't have much sense of humor when it comes to anybody breaking their taboos.
A little Indian head bobble.
I had visions of you being a realist. I can't believe that you're taken in by fears and superstitions or black magic.
I'm only telling you what we know about the natives. They never talk about the magic for effect. They live it.
I'm only cracking myself up.
Fight off starvation.
Oh, Lordy.
Disease. Anything they think evil.
There you go.
It's their way of
that works on him.
And their kind of magic can be Far more real.
100%, yeah.
You talk as though we were
Yeah, like a capercaillie. That's right. You look like a cabbie, Sean. Oh my god. Leg kick 1. I gotta tell you, I was watching auto rickshaw videos this morning and remembering all my near-death experiences in 3-wheel auto rickshaws in India. They are an experience. Oh, Lordy.
We broke the spell.
Look at these
To
guys.
say nothing of having your name linked with Howard Carlton's.
They've got great faces. He's got he's a fantastic actor.
Fill you in on the details.
For any kind of horror movie, he gives a little bit of levity. You know, it's you need something like that. You know?
We'll see that all planes and ships land here.
Look at that. He's got he's got a great face,
You'll
man.
have the service for getting the suckers from here to your hotel all to yourself.
What the heck?
Yeah. We'll name the place Skylar's Island. You tie up with Mr.
Skylar's Island, I like that.
Folders and posters all over the world. And when
Where the
people
heck
say
did I put it?
Skylar's Island, it'll be like saying your favorite breakfast food. Of course,
I thought I grabbed myself another soda. Hang on a second, guys. Keep watching the movie. Let me know what happens.
Well, what can I say? We cannot live by food alone. I'm at your service.
Cheers.
Gun, you will make the necessary arrangements.
Yeah. The magic of a buck. Poor old Martin Skylar. I wonder what'll happen to him someday when he has no more soul to sell.
Whew. All right, we're back.
What are you bleeding for? You stay with him, you cut yourself in for a piece.
I think you only get 9, yeah.
You even own yourself a boat to go with that cat.
That explains Sean's vivid expressions in creating images that seem to transcend life and death. He's drawing from experience. Whoa. That guy's got the... Oh, jeez.
Wiley. Where is he? Where's Mitchell? Mitchell is gone.
Oh, no.
What is it?
I don't understand. I was sitting in
I once found myself in a tuk-tuk chase between some driver in Bangalore. I've been there. India, when traveling around there. Honest to God, we once put 5 of us in one, and I was sitting on the floor where the engine is under the seat back in the day, and it burned my side.
You know every inch of this island. You and Wilding search
Ridiculous.
I suggest we stay together on this island.
Heck yeah.
May I ask what the trouble is?
This is great composition, guys. This is great composition.
Come along.
I like the staging. I like the acting in this. It's so great, man. Yeah, they are a lot of fun, though. I got to tell you, I do miss them. I do miss them. They're fun.
You disappeared to. You frightened me.
Is that your all-purpose jungle adventure dress? That looks like what Marion was wearing in Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yep. Oh, man. He's what is it? RUNNOFT. Nah, son, don't be stealing that boat. Wow. Yeah, he is on a mission. What is I guess the idea is he's being controlled, but he also seems to have the ability. You know what? It does that's a great catch, Aviator Surge. His face does remind us a little bit of remind me of Michael Ironside. No, that is something, man. You're right. Yeah, he's like a lighter sort of hearted Michael Ironside. That's amazing. Yep, our driver chased the other guy for several miles as he had run over his foot back at the stop. Wow. Sounds like the India I remember.
He's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
That day you found him in the boat, washed
Wow.
up on the beach. Was he in the same position? His arms and body pointed that way.
Yes.
Northwest.
Oh, man.
Dead reckoning.
Yikes. Whew. I'm gonna tell you what. Yeah, well, they've got the same log. That is PT Boat Crawl. That's right.
I feel years younger.
Let's see. These old horror movies remind me of Graham Nolan's. Yes, absolutely. I wish. Do I have his stuff here?
Don't misunderstand me.
Where did I put Graham's? Because I had a whole bunch of Comicscape books here.
That's life.
And
Baby's got the best thing.
Exactly.
I had a friend who needed me to cover for her at work because she had some medical stuff going on in her family. And I was going to have Graham Nolan on. I need to have him on. I told him we need to go have him on the show to promote his stuff because I love his stuff. So, yes. Bow to Graham Nolan. I have his books here somewhere. I'm not sure which stack of books they're in. But I love Graham's stuff. Graham's a legend, and he's a fellow Monster kid, so love his stuff. Look at this, guys. This is great. You're right. You can't unsee it. It does remind me of a Graham Nolan. Without a doubt. And guys, the link to Graham Nolan's Escape from Monster Island is in the description of this video. So if you haven't backed it yet, please do. I play the trailer before every show while it's live.
Which, when finding no outlet or escape from the primary cause precipitating such emotion,
dang, I tell you what, she is beautiful.
Commits emotional suicide.
Thank you, Adams.
What does that mean?
And when I say she's beautiful, what I mean by that is she would be a nightmare to paint. Lord.
All right, let's get aboard and check those supplies. I want to pull out of here with a tide.
Mm-hmm. I imagine, and I love that you say that, like Kick One. I imagine Graham Nolan's books are best enjoyed with tiki torch lighting, a Hawaiian shirt, perhaps a little bit of a straw fedora, a drink of your choice, and some great chill music playing. Maybe some luau music, you know what I mean?
Another? There should be 4.
I would, but I'm telling you what, I learned this when I was painting Denzel Washington. I learned this whenever I paint anybody who's got sort of a movie star face. I'd rather paint Boris Karloff any day of the week because there's just nothing to grab onto. Let me see here. There was something about that era of films. The women had so much beauty. They had so much beauty and they had poise. I think it was everyone in it too, and they had like just a way of presenting themselves, of moving their heads, of looking. They were very classically trained, and that was great. I love that stuff. If you look at Julie Adams, may she rest in peace, from Creature from a Black Lagoon, she just had a way of moving, and I think she said she did have a dance background, if I'm not mistaken. Totally understand. Yep, I knew what you were saying, a silent spirit.
How much longer?
Yep. That transatlantic American accent is gone for good. I know. Yeah, the mid-Atlantic accent was beautiful.
Why are you in this, guy?
Yeah, there you go. Adam West is
I
in
can
this movie.
understand
Right.
about the others, but not you.
Yep, Graham Nolan, the
Now
living
that
legend.
cap of yours.
We don't paint her like the French girls. We paint them diaphanous. Right on.
Not the one
Style.
you're
There was a style women had then. Yep.
Too much of
And
your
that style does not have to be gone. The
much
style can
blood.
come back at any time.
Too
Hey,
many
how's your father? How are you doing, my friend? It's great to see you. Hey, how have you been, man? I mean, look at there's characters in these. That's what I enjoy about them. Look at those two. Oh, that's so great. What a great shot. Look at that, guys. I was gonna say that reminds me of King Kong, but if I'm being honest, in terms of King Kong 1933, but it really reminds me of King Kong 1976. It's got that kind of look to it. If you remember King Kong 1976, you'll know what I mean. But it's great to see you, my friend. Great to see you. How's your father? Always great to see you, man.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
I was thinking the exact same thing. So, Gaz, something that you'll appreciate. So, the for however many are left on my on my campaign. The link to Nosfero, guys, is in the description. So please back it, because I'm thinking about something crazy. I'm working on this new painting, and I'm thinking I might have a 20K stretch goal and make this painting the cover of the oxidized edition. Anyway, I did some paintings in my art books inspired by the 1976 King Kong, because one of the many cool things about Mrs. Ingetti is she came into this world when her mother was a little early, when her mother was quite pregnant, and friends made her cram into the back of a car on the way to see King Kong 1976. So she's tied to so many amazing things that I love. So King Kong assisted in her delivery, as far as I'm concerned. Aviator Surge says, and I can watch that movie all the time. It's a blast, and you know, what can we say? Beautiful things in that movie. Aviator Surge says, when stories were more about character development and less about subverting expectations. Amen and bow to Mrs. Ingetti. Yeah, isn't that cool, Gaz? Always makes me smile. Late, and everyone already made the usual Gilligan's Island jokes. No, you can make them. We haven't gone totally into them. That's right, King Kong for life, guys.
I don't mind. I'm used to it. It's part of my
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The gorilla logo is absolutely my love of King Kong. No getting around it. Do I have it here? I think it was in the first art book, which is in the top tier for the Nosfero campaign. But let me double check. Yep. This painting, well, let me see if I can do it on this side.
Yeah, there's no use connecting the battery.
Well, we can't stay
This painting, if you can see it, was inspired by the 1931 King Kong, but it's actually got the snake and
Yeah. But it won't come in
Dwan's costume from the 1976 King Kong. You do have that book. That was very special for being a super supporter and someone who's always got my back. I had to put that in there. Had to put that in there for you, Tammy. You know how it goes. We had such a hard time getting you those books, and it was a pleasure to throw that in there for you. Yeah, love that book. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, the acting was better. It didn't have the assistance of computer effects, 100%. Yep. Oh, you're very welcome, Tammy. You're very welcome. Always, you know that. And see, even the walking in out of the water with the boat, like that shot, is completely... I don't know, Gaz, if you see it, totally reminds me of the 1976 King Kong.
There's more life in a cemetery.
Oh, man, I better go find my monocle. We've got the professor in the house, channel member Antoine Dennison. Thank you for being a channel member, my friend. It is a pleasure to see you, brother. Look at her hat. Dang.
Or is that an incorrect estimate, Mr. Gunn?
No, you did it just right. That's quite a push-button control system you brought along with you.
Wow.
I've got your finger on the button that knocks chips off people's shoulders, Mr. Gunn.
All right.
Never mind.
Oh! I sense a little bit of tension. Yep, that's with Jessica Lange. That was her first acting performance. And, of course, the great Rick Baker in the suit to play King Kong when the animatronic went south. But, I mean... The shots of where they were, and I believe it was Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken, were just incredible. When they come to shore, the color of the waves and the way that it was shot, I gotta have that on Blu-ray, and I'm sure I'll have it on 4K, because I love that movie. It's one of my favorites. Just visually, it's such a great movie. Look at this, guys. Okay, and this is another thing, too. I would love to see movies without it being over the top, without, drone shots and dolly shots and camera shake. To just let me walk across an island with the characters. Take me to beautiful locations.
No, this mark, it's a sign used by land surveyors.
Then they must have landed here.
Wow. Look at this.
Look out!
Whoa! What the heck? Whoa!
Sure?
What?
Crabs might be more around. Get away from the tree.
Coconut crabs? What the heck? Man, I saw that movie when I was a kid, and just loved her. Yeah, I just remember them taking down King Kong was rough, but yeah, I mean that movie was just, to me, the thing I remember about, yeah, that looked like a face hugger. You're absolutely right. How's your father? They make. You win an award for best emoji pairing of the day. Coconut crabs. By the way, if you've never had coconut calamari, it's delicious. Come up to New England. Jim tells you, hey, what is up, and hail to you. How are you doing? It is great to see you. We are watching Voodoo Island. So I hope you like islands, and I hope you like voodoo. That voodoo that you do so well. Jim tells. Yep. Today they'd throw in a dozen CGI creatures, some sort of attacking them right away, and remove any mystery. That's right. Guys, I mean, if you go on location, take us on location. You know? Take us on location. There's something nice about that. I just don't think the camera needs to be moving constantly. You know, doesn't life move fast enough? Isn't everything always shaking so much everywhere? Although, come on, she is not dressed for this. Man, that is wild. But, you know, just that little hint, you know what I mean? Just that little hint of, we already know there's a science fiction element, right? We already know there's monsters, you know? Or I should say there's, you know, not monsters, but we know there's a science fiction element to this. And I love seeing that, you know? I really like an island that we can send all the Democrats to live on. Well, let me say this, if I may segue, Jim tells you, if I may make a proper segue. My favorite island is Monster Island. And even though the book is called Escape from Monster Island, I'd like us all to escape to Graham Nolan's Monster Island. The link to his fantastic comic book is down below. Just keep scrolling till you get to the comic book links section. It is the last big section on there. You will see I played the trailer at the start of this show. Graham Nolan's Escape from Monster Island. Back at once, back at twice. I get those retro covers for the books. So I've got the first two with the retro covers, but whatever tickles your fancy, go and grab that book. It is great. It is absolutely great. No, but she's fabulous, so I will have no disrespect towards my girl. There you go. If you're still watching, how are you? That's right. There we go. It is good to see you back, 2D Basics. It is great to see you in the chat. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. I'd rather escape with Kick Carter. Hey! How was that? Guys. How do you put up with me? I don't know. I ask my wife that all the time. I've been so swamped lately, guys. Where the heck is it? Is that a screwdriver? Maybe this will do it.
See them? I'll let you know what they are. I hate them. You're wrong, Sciver.
Wow.
I don't hate nature.
I like a good machete, and I like a good Boris Karloff with a machete.
Every living thing out there has its own place. Yes, and each has its own particular kind of beauty. There is beauty here, real beauty, untouched by civilization.
Too bad Carlton isn't here. You'd have him crying real tears.
I'm afraid your parents neglected to provide you with a poetic soul, Mr. Finch. I presume you did have parents. A mother and a father, perhaps? Adams, I want some shots of this.
So what is your...
Aviator Surge, you see what I'm talking about, baby?
Dead camp here. Tent pegs.
Ash. There were ashes in that Olanga bag left on the deck of the ship, remember? Right where Mitchell's head was.
Maybe they're not ashes from a fire. Maybe they're ashes of a different kind.
Uh-oh. Gotta back my monster boys.
Oh, it's stuck. It grows way. Look at it. Like it was alive. Pull it.
Uh-oh. Did I get a reader copy too? I have a feeling I did.
Dalton's crest. It's stamped on
Booyah.
everything in every hotel.
We'll clear away some more of this stuff and camp.
There it is, cats and kittens.
At the beach. We might find another clue. More ashes. Bones that wouldn't burn.
Yep.
Perhaps.
Aren't those great?
We'll split up in the morning and see if we can find their trail.
Yeah, different kind of ashes, that's right. Brains taste awful, it's great to see you. Here you are, in the den of Night of the Living Dead, and we have Zombie 1, who passed away, I want to say maybe 5 or 6 years ago, the actor who played him, who was Treasure, and beloved in the sort of horror community. He did conventions, and he was just a really great spirit and a good dude. I love to see him in that profile pic. Really was a great guy. Ever see Karloff's 1960-62 TV series Thriller? I have not. It had an adaptation of Robert E. Howard's Pigeons from Hell. No, I haven't, but now I've got to seek it out.
Well,
Look
we
at-
have some protection.
I love that.
No cigarettes. Let's light a fire. They'll want some warm food when they get back.
Wow. This is something else.
I give a lot for just a shower.
I hope you're keeping notes, Shant. I am, yeah.
And a double martini.
Well, I'm just glad somebody is doing, another person in the Comicsgate is doing an 8.5 by 11 book in the pulp, vein. That's what's so cool, and I love the 8.5 by 11 format. I like doing Nosfero larger. You know, you just...
crawling with maggots.
How could I know such a thing would happen?
And you. First Mitchell dies, then the boat, now our supplies.
It's just a different experience when you have a big 8.5 by 11 square-bound book. I love that.
Perfectly sound and logical answers, and I'm going to find them. I wouldn't say it, Mr. Finch. Now, we've got food to last a couple of days, and that ought to see us through. Get some sleep and give your
Ginger or Mary Ann. It's a tough call. Oh, man, that is a tough call. Yeesh. No comment. Mrs. Ingetti. Going to sleep, leg kick 1. Get some good sleep and have a great night, my friend. Everyone, take care. And you catch up with this movie later tomorrow, but get some rest, my friend. Thank you for being here. God bless you. What makes these B movies fun is they have horror, but no sort of jump scares. So no soy jump scares. So entertaining. Yes, agreed. Yep. Be safe. Leg kick 1, says Timmy Mello. God bless you. Sleep well, says John. Yes, the 3/4 ratio is nice. The art can breathe. Thank you indeed. I agree. I think the Europeans have it right. I wish manga was larger, but they have a similar ratio. And I grew up on American comics, so it's not that I'm against it, but I think that...
About you, after all?
Oh, for God's sake, dude.
I don't know. Is there?
You mean there's something human about you after all? Is that your best move? Come on now, son.
All right, Adams, I'm sorry. I guess I have been.
Amen.
Why don't you give it and have a drink?
Yep, the great Bill Hinsman, zombie #1 of all time. Terrific guy.
Maybe I'm past the stage of having wonders done for me.
Yeah,
I was only
he
thinking,
established it. It's kind of incredible.
Break down that
you know.
machine I just turned you into.
Good night, leg kick 1,
go
says
ahead,
Aviator Surge. Hail.
Thank you very much.
He's smooth.
But I like the way I am.
Wow.
And what way are you? Something so crammed full of facts and figures, names, dates, and places, reports, typing up nice lectures that you've no room left inside to be a woman?
Whoa!
Feel like one?
Damn!
Much less ever learn to hate him or love him. Is that how you would like yourself?
Yeah, silly. Got you. Got you.
So, there is some woman in you. I wondered whether night had locked all of it out.
Wow.
Ever been in hate or love, Adams?
Damn!
Why should that make any difference to you?
Snap. These guys, well.
It shouldn't make any difference.
That reflex. Yeah, he's taking a few hits.
I should know you never loved a man. You wouldn't know how to if you could.
Wow.
You run for the hills.
Nothing like just starting out with a
We
fight.
all have our hills to run to, Ken.
My God.
What made you run to yours?
Jeez. Yeah, that reflex has been built over time. Yeah, feisty minx, says Gaz. I know what you're talking about, man. Holy cow. Oh, my God. And by the way, just because you guys are all here, and I always... gosh. Oh, let me see. Tammy says, any chance of turning the volume up on the TV because I'm closest? Happy to do so, Tammy. Let me know if this is a little better. Yeah, Gaz and everybody in the chat, thank you. We hit 190 backers on Nosfero. We are on our way to 200 on the Second Chance campaign. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you so much, and we wouldn't be here without you guys.
Claire, did you hear anything? No.
Oh my God. What have we got going on there? Okay, sounds better. There we go. And thank you, A Silent Spirit. I do appreciate it. Oh, you're very welcome, Tammy. Happy to. Happy to adjust the volume. Yeah, have another cigarette, lady. It cures everything. Okay, listen, folks. Now, it might just be because I have seen Planet of the Apes. But I've never seen anything good come of any type of science fiction movie where you just go off by yourself and you take a swim in a place with deadly coconut crabs. Which really does sound like something you don't want to catch. Oh my. Oh dear. Alright, let's start taking bets. What are the chances this goes wrong? What's the over-under in terms of the odds? Oh, for F's sake, look at that. That doesn't look like an octopus at all. And she's in the water. Oy vey. I think it is. I think it is. You know, guys, I hope I've taught my kids John's 100% going wrong. Yep. Yep. Tammy, you're cracking John up. Homegirl, no, says Emo. Yeah, that kind of looks like a terrible thing about to happen. I don't know about you guys. No. No, ma'am. Oh, well. Just throwing this out there. Somebody's got to say it. I've seen enough H to know where this is going. You're absolutely right.
No luck, Adams. Not a sign of a trail.
And here we go.
There? What?
Oh. Oh. We hardly knew ye. They were ahead of their time. All right, you got me, Aviator Surge. You got me. Why swim into it? Agreed. As it deflates. I agreed with that. I was thinking that. Blondie just needs some warmth. Yeah. Back when movies encouraged common sense. Yep. You killed me, Aviator Surge. I think you got John. John's laughing at Tammy and yeah, it's rough.
It's a plant. Hack away the roots.
What?
It's a plant. Hack away the roots. Oh.
It's too late.
Oh.
Should have stopped her.
Wow.
You shouldn't have let her go.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Look,
Sorry, I'm not one for blaming, you for this, but frankly, I think her mother should have done some disciplining there. Yeah.
Carnivorous plants. throwbacks to the Paleocene epoch nearly
Oh
15
man, the
million
chat.
years
You
ago.
guys make me want to do this. That's a wrap, says Gaz.
Plants live in the water. They can also be on land.
Oh my god, man. You're killing me.
What are we supposed to do?
You
Wait
guys
around
are killing
when
me.
it gets to be their mealtime?
Absolutely blame her, says Emo Trash. Damn, he's cracking up. She's just a blonde. Let her live. Yeah, not what they mean by seaweed wrap. Just saying. Yep.
You heard something.
Oh no. Gaz, look what you've done, Gaz. Look what you've done. Gives new meaning to spa seaweed wrap treatment. Bruce Campbell's chin says it was her own damn choice. No mercy.
Let her go.
That's right. Oh my god, Gaz. You're killing me, man.
Not your fault.
Yeah, this mermaid smokes seaweed. Agreed. It was her turn to watch Hope Girl. That's right. Good lord.
I've had it, Knight. I'm for getting out and getting back if I have to crawl.
Agreed.
Let Klaus bring in his bulldozers, tractors, build his hotel, and be done with it.
Yep.
Can't go back.
Agreed.
Not now. We can't go back.
What do you mean we can't go back? Why?
Don't you see that every sign we followed has drawn us even deeper into the jungle? There are more ways of destroying us than just by open attack.
What the
I'm
heck?
taking a chance if it happens.
Mr. Finch.
Nice, says Amoral Fat 40 ounce. It's good to see you, my friend. How are you doing?
Somebody wanted
Man, jeez. It's rough in here tonight. It's rough.
Surveyor's instrument, pointing through the jungle, leading us straight to Mitchell's abandoned camp.
God, I tell you what, Boris Karloff, man. He's so great. Yeah.
If we go back now, we'll have more than man-eating plants to
With
find our way
respect, there is not a version of
Claire would be
the
alive
Frankenstein's monster that he originated,
Wandered away by herself.
whether it's Bela
We have no
Lugosi
choice
or
but to go on. Stay together.
Lon Chaney Jr., or if it's
Let us bury her.
Glenn Strange.
Gone.
The way that Karloff's face is just, it was so perfect for that makeup, man. Oh no, that's terrible. What happened? And off they go. Hopefully they can reconcile, right? My God. Yeah, he had that presence like Vincent Price. That they're a special class of guys, you know what I mean? Like when I see Vincent Price hanging out with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing, it's the same thing.
Right now I could change my mind.
You know,
and
like
take
to
that drink you
me,
wanted to give me.
you know, there's only one, and I've seen some great portrayals, but there's only one Van Helsing, and that's Peter Cushing. He was the best Van Helsing, just in terms of as a hero. He was fantastic. Yep.
Find that out.
Sean's Blondie in the movie was Emo's latest new battle. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it. Yeah. Watch out for those crabs falling from the tree. Those coconut crabs everywhere. This is why I don't talk to people. They yes, they, other people's friends let them be eaten by Voodoo Island.
I had a boat blown out from under me around one of these islands.
Oh my God. Yeah, they do.
I lived.
That's something, I mean, everybody's
Nobody else
parents
lived.
tells them that, you know, about relationships.
And I was the one who ran the boat.
Oh,
Gave
dear.
the orders. When I couldn't save them.
Dang.
Not even one single little piece of them.
Uh-oh. Look at that.
Seeing her die just now. They died all over again.
God, don't
What is that?
You can't live in the past. You should forget about it.
Oh my. What? Whoa. Yeah, I don't think this island is... This is like some Peter Jackson's King Kong from 2005. Cobra plant is right. That is a cobra plant. Well said. Yeah, well, you know, John, I would agree. 100% needs to go to some kind of, like, you know, workshop on that. People are dying more to nature than actual voodoo-related things. You're right. Amen.
I'll triple it. Or you, Scarlet.
Homegirl ain't even come back as a spiteful spirit. That's right. All the chicks are getting it first. That's right. Nah, sacrificers is emo.
Let's go.
Yes, it does, Gaz. I think we're all kind of hip to that hustle of that plant, man. Let it take her. Emo's still mad.
There were 6 of them.
The island is perverted. And Aviator Surge, your previous comment is seeming more and more astute as time goes on, as we would figure. Holy cow. Yeah. I mean, again, guys, like, I miss actors that had actual faces. You know, there are some decent character actors out there now, but, I mean, just the idea of being able to watch a movie without it just shaking like crazy, you know? Sometimes I think a lot of the handheld and the stuff that we see in movies today is just tied for them not knowing how to do a composition, you know?
Done.
Michelle Bowers, I gotta get to sleep. Have a good night, everyone. You have a good night, Michelle Bowers. Take care. Sleep well. Speak easy. Stay gold. Keep the faith. Peace be with you. Have a great evening.
I never thanked you.
Yes, that's right. Was the original working title Escape from Pervert Island? I think you're right.
Even them, Gun.
Wow.
You stayed with us. You could have said yes. You could have turned your back and none of us would be together now.
Wow.
That's like saving another life, too.
Well, well. She's come around. Good night, Michelle. Good night, Michelle Bowers. Everybody saying good night. Sleep well. God bless you. There it is.
What's yours?
Sarah. I like Gun better.
Well, well.
The other night you said I was some machine.
Well, well.
You asked if I'd ever been in hate or love. I was in hate with you then, Gun.
Uh-oh.
To me, you were no man. You were so full of bitterness and self-pity.
I'm sorry, Adams. I'm sorry I hurt you. You want? Go ahead and hate me.
No, don't say that, Gun.
Well, well.
Because I hated myself, too. For what I was.
Well, well.
I'm not the same anymore. I'm not that machine. I'm not that machine.
Oh my goodness. Antoine Dennison with insight I can appreciate. If I'm aware of the camera work, it takes me out of my sense of suspended disbelief. However, shaky camera work can be effective in certain circumstances, fights, explosions, etc. Yeah, I still think that the opening sequence in Saving Private Ryan did stuff like that fantastic, but it was a perfect balance of shaky cam and locking down. But I know exactly what you mean. I mean, that's what it's about. It's about not using the same type of camera work. Oh, for heaven's sake. What? People. What? Okie dokie. Yeah, Tammy, you're right. You read it. Nothing says romantic like a murdering Voodoo Island. Agreed, agreed. Bruce Campbell's chin. People are dying. Let's make out. Agreed. Well, you know. That's, some kind of plant. I was thinking something similar. Yeah. Well, it seems like he's making his way into the vast jungle here. I don't know if running into the jungle is a good idea when there are plants in there that eat you or kill you. What is this? A couple of, yeah. You gotta respect the class in the chat. George O'Keefe assisted in this movie, right? I was gonna say that. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you serious? Yikes! Oh, Lord! Yeah, that would do things to your mind. Yeah. What? Oh my. Okay, we're surrounded. I think it just got here, Tammy D. I think you were right on cue. This is just proving Voodoo Island hates women. Yeah, I agree with that. Don't try to help or anything. Yeah, I don't think he was going to. Time for machete. That's right. Yeah, time for a machete indeed.
God, look.
They just saw our pizza and they want to have it. So, okay. These people, I'm telling you, this has got shades of King Kong in it. I know we've talked about this a little bit, but it's got shades of it. Oh my God, that looks like freaking bridges we have in Tennessee. My wife would see those on hiking trails, and she'd be like, no way in heck am I walking across that. But we got one on the Signal Mountain hiking trails. We got those on Lookout Mountain. Those things are everywhere. My God. Yes, indeed. Machete. Danny Trejo. 100%. Natives are busy harassing the white people instead of protecting their kids. You said it, not me, but... Oh, Jesus. Wow.
The other men that Carlton sent to the island.
Whoa. Okay, is that Ian McKellen?
50 years ago, I led a band of my people to this island. Survivors who fled from island to island. As your world moved in to crush ours.
Wow.
This island always has been taboo.
Yep. I'm telling you what, it was like Tammy ordered it.
Discovered the plants.
Where's the voodoo? And they were like, here it is.
No one ever returned.
Just saying. Tammy knows.
Here.
Tammy's psychic.
Plants grow on both sides of us. You have your world waiting for you. But we, our backs are turned to the sea. We have no place left to run, to hide.
You said it, not me. Uh-oh. He don't look so good.
Finch!
Oof.
Same as Mitchell.
He's like, I've seen things.
I understand. Have no fear, you'll
The
see.
Chuck Jose channel. It is good to see you, my friend. That's Boris Karloff. You know it, my friend.
I'll go back to our world, yes. I'll go back and I'll tell them that no one can ever come to this island. That no one, nothing can survive. Your secret will be kept, I promise you.
What do you mean his secret will be safe? You promise him. You promised me things.
Uh-oh.
He promised. You think you're going back?
It is going great, Chuck. How is it going with you, my friend? It is good to see you, and welcome to Pizza Live.
My part of this island, not by a pack of inferior creatures who don't deserve to live.
Oh. This ain't good. I don't know about you guys, but those would be my inside thoughts. Not something I would share. Oh, it's going well, man. It's going very, very well. Nosfero is trucking along. Link is in the description, by the way, for anyone who hasn't backed it. Working on a new painting and just enjoying watching these movies with you guys and gearing up for all sorts of exciting stuff on this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do, my friend. Chuck, how things go with you, man? Yeah, agreed. If you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss gazes also into you. Friedrich Nietzsche. That's right. Nietzsche letting us know about the abyss. Yep, based, Nietzsche says Chuck. That's right. Nice. Yeah. I'm not feeling too good about this guy's current state. Oh, great. Looks like we got a new voodoo doll. I wish I could go back to talking to people like that. The honesty is refreshing. Agreed. I would agree with that. Those bongos sound like Disney Animal Kingdom, indeed. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, he's got a folding knife there. Very nice. Yep, nope, not that guy. Yeah, agreed.
Wake up. What is it? Look.
Yeah. There's a voodoo doll where the guy who ran his mouth, man, was. That's 100% true. Yep, I agree. I do too. 100%. Boris is that gentleman right there on camera, Tammy. The tall man leading them out. Oh, and he's got a knife. I mean, listen, man, we all have folding knives, but I don't know if I'm going to take on an island to get free, but oh dear. Well, that looks like our friend there has been voodoo dolled up, and he is missing. Skylar's missing, man. Uh-oh.
Skylar.
No, sir.
What happened to you?
Skylar ran his mouth with the voodoo priest.
Get where?
Oh, my God.
Who cut you loose?
Who cut you
Who
loose?
let you go? Let me go? Skylar, stop moving. Skylar, stand still.
Oh, my God.
Stop moving. Moving?
Yup.
We're not moving. Get off this
Oh,
bridge.
my God. Oh! Oh. Oh, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, Tammy. Yep. That is the way to do it. Yeah, I think he's done and dusted. John, during times of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act, doesn't it, though? Yep. Yeah, he might have. Yeah, nice double exposure, exactly. Yep, 10 out of 10 on the splash.
But there was no one near.
Yep.
No one.
Wow.
Last night in your hut, I said many things. I didn't believe them. I was lying. But now, I do believe.
Oh, Boris.
And in a different way,
Huh.
I too have been punished.
Wow. Jeez. All this reminds me of the water creature in the Lord of the Rings Fellowship.
Yes.
You're absolutely right. Outside the Mines of Moria.
You had
Yep.
it when I left you at the hut. But just
I'm willing to
before
hold
the
out
time,
for him being a returning at the last minute hero. We didn't see the body. There you go.
This in its heart.
I think all of you may go now.
Wow.
Gun, take Adams across the bridge.
Good Lord. Yeah, those two have a wedding to get to, I think.
Are there more of them?
Goodbye.
Wow. Are there more of them? Goodbye. Dang!
On our boat. We had trouble.
Your troubles are not over. There are still the plans. I've men who are waiting to lead you.
Wow. Dang. I would not feel comfortable walking that guy. Have a safe journey. Sorry for the echo on that. Why is he giving it back? I know, I was thinking the same thing. I think he realizes he doesn't have a choice. Oh man. I think because that guy's the only guy who can take that out of his head. Oof. Rough. There's your voodoo, guys. There you have it, guys. Voodoo Island, a Bel Air production released by through United Artists, guys. There we have it, Voodoo Island, and episode 23. Is it 23 episodes already of Pete's Alive? Pete's Alive. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight while we watch this another Boris Karloff flick. I love seeing Boris Karloff up in these pictures. Aviator Surge, amen. Lots of fun. I love watching these movies with you guys. It's always a blast. You know, it's just too much fun. And let me see if I can get this straightened out. There we are. We're back in full effect. Yeah, a great movie. A lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for being here. We've got fun stuff happening. We got a lot planned. And I am excited to be doing what we're doing here on this channel. I've got a new show I'm working on. I'm almost done with the script. It's going to be a scripted show. It is very much inspired by what I love about the Y-Files. Terry1111, it is great to see you. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you being here. So yeah, I've been very inspired by some of the educational and structural things that are done on the Y-Files, and I have so many topics that I want to talk about. My first topic I'm going to be covering is Mary Shelley. I'm going to do, my new series is called, and it's got a new channel, but it will also be released here, is called Forget What You've Been Taught About. And the first episode is Forget What You've Been Taught About Mary Shelley. And then the second one is going to be Forget What You've Been Taught About Frankenstein. So we're going to have a lot of fun on these shows, and I cannot wait to see what you guys make of them. And they're going to be pre-recorded. So I'm going to really try to put a lot of energy into them and see where I can go. And it's just going to be a blast, guys. I'm really looking forward to it. Of course, guys, Pizza Live will continue, I promise. Like I said, I've got this structure. I have a really great time doing this with you guys, and I hope it's something that you enjoy and that brightens up the week. And then just is something light that you can enjoy, but also something fun where we can hang out, have a good time, watch movies, and just kind of get away from it, which is what real escapism is about. Yep, forget what you've been taught about. It is going to be a really, really fun series. So, guys, I got to say thank you so much for being here with me tonight, as I often like to say. My name is Jonathan Jetty. This is Jonathan Jetty Art. Make sure you back Nosfero, the Crypt Walker. That comic book is, I am finishing up a piece for the Oxidized edition, but the books are laid out. We're just waiting for Indiegogo to get us what we need so that we can get started on the production in earnest. I appreciate you guys so much. This is a fine piece of escapism in and of itself, but there's also a bunch of other books that are worth you taking a look at in the description down below. If you want to get one of these fancy Pizza Live t-shirts or my Made with Liberty in the U.S.A. shirt, that's all down there, guys. I have a TeePublic store. Make sure that you do grab it. Thank you, How's Your Father? I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, indeed. God bless all. You guys are very welcome. Great movie. I look forward to next week or Happy Turkey Day. You know what? I haven't even really thought about that. It is Thanksgiving. Well, I'm going to do something. I'm going to figure out something for Thanksgiving because I definitely am thankful for all of you guys. So I've got to figure out something for that. But I didn't even think about it. And I love Thanksgiving, guys. I must say this, just in general. Everybody celebrating Thanksgiving, have an extra glass of gravy for me. Have your cranberries from a can sliced up the old-fashioned way like I used to do as a kid. And have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Yeah, it's so great to have all of you guys here. Of course, Aviator Surge, it is a pleasure. And for all of you guys that are channel members, Viva la Liberté, indeed, John. For all you guys who are channel members who help make this thing possible, look for your names in the credits. But as I also like to say, from the heart of Lovecraft Country and the birthplace of American religious liberty, my name is Jonathan Jetty. You've been watching Jonathan Jetty Art and another episode of Pizza Live, guys. And as I like to also add, speak easy, stay gold, keep the faith, and peace be with you. I appreciate you guys so much. Take care. Yes, indeed. Lots to be thankful for. Praise God. Indeed. Amen. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, says Bruce Campbell's chin bow. And thank you guys so much. Check out your names in the credits. And thank you, thank you, thank you again for all of your support to my channel members. And Timmy Mello, indeed, and right back at you, brother. You are a good man, and it's a pleasure to have you having my back, man. And I hope you know I appreciate you so much. Take care, guys. I will see you soon.